Hello everybody, it's me again, the Mask Guy, and it's time for my next Eve video. There we go, it's time to jump right in. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit blocked up, or if my eyes look like they're going to fall out of my head. But yeah, at the moment, I got some bad hay fever. Sorry, I realised the microphone's probably really far away. I got some pretty bad hay fever at the moment, because it's like super sunny, and this is a great start. Shielded tears, which will increase my survivability quite a lot. Because you see now the way they have this weird little protection around them, I can basically shoot bullets. What I mean is, not bullets, not actual gun bullets. I mean, I can shoot the enemy's projectiles and basically stop them. My tears work as a shield, basically. Is a short way of saying that. I need to turn up the brightness on this because I can't see it. Now, let's see what my pill is. Well. Would you look at that? Health down, that's pretty sucky. Are you a wizard? That's pretty shit. Range down, that's pretty shit. I kind of want to use the telepills again to leave this Iron Mirror room now that I've got everything it has to offer. Which really wasn't a whole lot, to be honest, was it? I got the Eternal Heart, but I lost the heart, I've lost my range, didn't really benefit me much. No. I'll go down and take the Empress with me. Wait a minute, that health down actually helped me. Because from now on, I'm going to be the Whore of Babylon until I get another one. I'll just have to run around in circles until the, actually, I think the Empress is going to do the exact same thing as the Whore of Babylon, so I should have taken the telepills, but oh well. Oh crap. No, I'm back up, I'm up to 1 heart again. I'm up to 2 hearts now because I got that Eternal Heart. Sorry, this is really confusing. I was not expecting to get the I Am Error room on the very first floor. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, so as you can see, those guys might have been able to be trying to shoot me, but they couldn't. Because I could block it. Sorry, I'm really... Every time I get an I Am Error room, it totally throws me off. When it was just a random telepill, and I was like, oh, where am I going to end up? And I ended up in, like, you know, subspace or whatever. Anyway, what you really need when you have shielded tears is... whatever the word is, piercing. Because then not only can you shoot the enemy's projectiles, you can also shoot right through them and shoot the enemies as well. I think. Plus you also need some tears up, so... Oh, speaking of which, this helps a lot. So now I'll actually be able to do enough kind of comparable damage. Or whatever I mean. So I'll be able to go through the enemy shots and then hit the enemies with enough speed. As opposed to shooting at exactly the same pace as the enemies, which won't really do much. Sorry I keep on stumbling over my words. My eyes are like on fire at the moment. And play the boss. And I'm going to use this card. Yeah, so this basically turns me into the Whore of Babylon as well. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I'm quite a fan of this Tears Up though. And I know, even though the range down is a little bit of a disadvantage, I really don't care about that. Because I think Tears Up is probably my favourite one. Unless it's a shitty situation like Soy Milk. But otherwise, Tears Up is definitely my favourite. You know, there's a Sunny much more better. I know that was really bad grammar, I'm sorry. I'm usually good at grammar, but for some reason my brain shuts down sometimes when I'm on YouTube. You know, I think more shots is usually better than like having this one super powerful slow shot. You know, kind of like Polyphemus with a slow roll. But that's just what I think. So, what I said about the contract from below before, the one that apparently increases your likelihood of finding double trouble bosses, that's not entirely verified, apparently. That there's other things as well that suggest that it could be something different. Well, it's basically the jury is out on what exactly the cost is, what the downside is. So yeah, all I know is that you get 2 of most things, and I haven't found a clear downside yet. It's kind of really up to, because yeah, I suppose the double trouble is really up to whatever the floor layout is. And if you have a double wide boss room, then obviously you're going to get double trouble. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, I'm not pressing the button. Oh, never mind. I think the button just stuck. I thought I was going to have to pause and like disconnect the controller there for a second. Jeez, this range is awful though. I think that range down pill I got didn't help much either. Hopefully if I can do enough damage. You see my tears actually look a lot bigger than they are. I still only have 3 damage. And by the way, stay tuned kind of soon for a video that isn't a Binding of Isaac. Will be just as ridiculous. Oh, I can shoot these guys' bones too, which makes them so much easier to kill. And I can shoot these guys' shots. Oh, wait, no. Thing is, they can still hit you at a weird angle, like the one that your shots wouldn't be able to hit. But yeah, these guys are tough because they shoot 3 at once. So they're still hard to get all 3 of them continuously and shield yourself. If it ever looks like I'm in anguish, if you're looking that closely at my eyes, I'm sorry. This is the hay fever and my eyes are on fire right now. I don't want sympathy. I just want you to know that if it looks like I'm crying at any point, I'm actually not. Oh god. Oof, that was close. I thought I wouldn't be able to get him because he went too far back. Oops. At least I haven't taken any red heart damage yet. But I probably will soon, and that's not good. I think it's going to push for the boss now before it happens. Okay, here's a double trouble room. So maybe whatever I just said was totally wrong, and that's exactly what it is. Whoa, there's a bit of a slowdown there. I don't think I've ever actually fought a double trouble dingle. Or a double trouble boss this far down. Shit. Okay, this isn't going well. This is not going well at all. I'm gonna go for the item room first. You know, I can totally abandon the notion of, you know, not taking red heart damage. Well, this is totally going to help me with the boss fight. I'm so glad I just picked this up. Now the boss isn't going to kill me at all. I shouldn't even prolong the inevitable. I should just go straight for the boss and see what happens. But you know, I still want to... Oops. Still want to give things a fighting chance. I know there's still some red hearts around the place anyway. But yeah, there's another chance I might die again after 6 minutes. But in that case, I think I might just, you know, start it up again, like I did last time. Maybe it's just Eve. Maybe I'm just bad with Eve. Maybe I should just give up on trying to play the game with Eve at all. Which is weird because she's not an inherently bad character. I think I just suck. I think when they both charge at me, that's the hard part. I notice how to deflect his shots. I have to get really, really close, so my damage is a nightmare. Get really close. Forget about all the little guys. And now stay back when they charge. Which is tricky when I have to get this close to them to kill them. That's one of them down. I can't believe I just walked right into him. Okay. At least I get enough of a telegraph when they're going to come for me. And my dead bird is going to do enough damage. That was weird. I actually blinked and I didn't know where he went. Okay, that was bad. Luckily, the guppy's collar saved me again. And I might actually be able to redeem myself, even though I only have 1 heart. Sorry. At least I got a little bit of range from that too though. And damage. My stats aren't actually that bad otherwise, aside from how bad my range is. I'm getting so many keys. I'm not going to be able to get out of here easily. I wonder if I can shield myself against exploding shots like that. Because I don't think it works like that. I don't think I'm able to hit them. I can barely even hit these guys though. Come on, get a little bit closer. Ugh. This is agony. I hate these kind of rooms. There we go. They're so stupid. I mean, the way, in theory, there's always a way, like, you know, even if you just have to bomb yourself back out of the room. But it's still a pain in the ass. Take these guys out. Spiders are bad though. Oop. You know, I can't shield myself against them. I just have to kill them. I feel like all these full hearts are being wasted on my lack of any other hearts. I'm not even getting any soul hearts, like, what's with that? Oh jeez. Why am I getting deja vu? I'm getting deja vu of walking into a room like this and feeling like I'm gonna get killed immediately. I found the boss room already. But after what happened last time, I really don't feel like it'd be a good idea to just go straight forward again. However, at least this isn't going to be a double trouble boss. Just a regular old chub. And I'm going to feed him bombs. Whoa, that didn't work. Yeah, I had to do that this time. I don't like wasting my bombs on bosses, but that was necessary. Now my shots will move faster, so I think they will move a little bit further now. Just because the range kind of like dictates how long they're on the screen for, I think. Is kind of putting it in a standard way. And so now because they move faster, they'll be on the screen for the same amount of time, but they'll just cover a little bit more ground. That's me trying to make up technicalities that probably don't make any sense whatsoever. Ugh, hurry up and get out of here, Shell, you stupid thing. I forget what they're called. Dickheads. There we go. More hearts. Go on here, bomb this without getting hit. Finally, 1 soul heart. 2 soul hearts. Ah. Sorry, that was me doing the count. I know there's a coin there, but I don't want it. Now, I'm sure I'm going to find the item room eventually, even though it'll be the last room I go to. Take all these guys out. I kind of prefer when they spawn the jumpy ones, if I can kill the jumpy one before it jumps at me. Oh jeez, this is not a good room to be in. So I can just hit everything, get as many piercing shots as possible. There we go. Now I'm slightly under control. I've taken out the dangerous exploding enemy. If I can take out the guy with the goop on the ground. And now this guy explodes into shots. Perfect. Look down. Sissy long legs. So she doesn't increase my damage, but she is still useful. Because she loves me. And all you need is love. Ah, Sister Maggie. It's also pretty good. So now I should get a good supply of blue spiders, and Sister Maggie will do that little bit of extra damage for me. Because even though Sister Maggie and Brother Bobby are two kind of just basic, standard, annoying followers, I know I kind of like the damage that they have. The Harlequin baby as well, I think is actually a really good one. Even if it's a little bit underrated. And Peak, who I will always hate. Even though I have a slight advantage now when I can block his shots, that they're easier to dodge. Or just not necessary to dodge. I don't know what hit me that time, it's probably one of his eyes. Because the worst thing about Peep are the 2 eyes that fly around the place. Especially when they bounce off each other, so you think you know where they're going to go. And then they connect and they go in a totally different direction. I really have to stop scratching my nose. Oop. And you. There we go. I kind of want to go in here. I'll see if I can bomb it out. Nearly there. Perfect. Keys and more bombs, and I'm going to bomb this one too. And see what's in the normal chest. Hopefully more bombs so I didn't waste anything. Yeah. There we go, and I kind of came out of that room a little bit better off. Now, that's everything. I don't think it's worth going to the shop. Although it is because I got the Steamy sale last time, didn't I? And I got Greed, of course. Because, you know, the one time you actually intend to buy something. Huh. That's weird. I was just about to use that because both of those pills I think looked exactly the same. But for some reason one of them was nice to me and gave me a health up. Oh. I forgot about that. And this is something to remember. If you have a health down pill and you only have one heart, then that health down pill will become a health up pill, because you can't die in this game by taking pills. And so that's why my health down pill was a health up that time. Yeah, okay, sorry, I forgot about that. It's a weird device in this game. Ah, skeleton key. That's nice. Oh, I was wondering why my shots got so small all of a sudden, because again I'm no longer the Whore of Babylon. Although Eve looks kinda cool like that. I mean, she just looks like a raggedy kind of a fortune teller really, with the hair and everything. And the way her eyes are all kind of like weird looking, kind of darker eyes or something. All this wine all over her face is kind of unexplainable really, but you know, everything else kind of fits in. But that whole little piggy bank thing, I still think is the cutest thing I've ever seen in this game. It's just super adorable that you can see them carrying around a little piggy. I mean, as soon as I realised what that was, then I was just like, oh my god, piggy, piggy, piggy. No tinted rocks? Oh, there is a tinted rock actually. Almost missed you. Come on, rock. Soul hearts are good too. Am I really slow? Oh jeez. I suppose first things first, anyway, I'll take care of these two. Possibly more. But yeah, I hate these guys. And when they're all clustered together like this too, it's impossible to kind of hit which one you actually need to hit. Ah! Yeah, like this, I can't get around them fast enough. And especially then when I'm like trying to hit them and I'm shooting their bullets instead. Plus I have to keep away from that big one because I think he'll explode when I kill him. Come on. Besides, in fact, it's also a tank. Hurry up. There we go, he finally died. And I got even more keys. This isn't a good room. Unless it gives me something really good. Nope, it gave me nothing. I don't know why my luck is so bad. Really? The exact same room I was just in? I didn't realize there was really a thing that happens in this game. Take those two out. At least there's no champions in this one, so it should be a tiny bit faster. And a normal guy. Who, when he decides to come out, will be great. Okay. Somehow he got a hit on me. I think I was too close, so I got hit by all three of them once. Luckily I had a frame of invincibility, so that worked for me. Whoa. Where are these flies coming from? Usually when I kill these guys, they turn into skeletons. And that's why I don't deal with the flies when they die. Now we're going up. I don't know, but the game feels like it's going really quiet at the moment. Open these things up for free and get myself some free bombs. There we go, at least I got the item room now. And these guys are pretty easy. Because for some reason everything feels like it's running really slowly. Although at the moment my laptop is super hot on my legs, so it might be that. It's probably the ambient heat as well. So I've got like a yellow pissy laser now, which has unlimited range, which helps a lot. My damage has dropped drastically though. which is a serious shame, because that's what technology 2 does. It pretty much eliminates all the damage that you had. I don't think I can actually cut through the... I don't think my laser can cut through shots. Like, you know, I don't think it's a shielded laser. Because I'm pretty sure the brimstone works as a shield. You know, like you can have the shielded brimstone. Oh god. Well, okay. That was a complete waste. That was awful. Yeah, I'm really curious now to try and actually come across an enemy that shoots enough. Because I know obviously my tiers still block shots, but I want to know about the other thing. About the laser. Jeez, I really wish I didn't have such low damage all of a sudden now. That's a big disadvantage. I know it wasn't that great anyway, but I might still die in this playthrough if I don't find any hearts soon. Is there any on this floor? Not one single heart. Which is a damn shame. Whoops. I died. Whoopsie daisy. Eve is just not my girl. Today I'm drinking Monster because, as you can probably tell, I need the energy. I need to pick up, I need to turn on the charm, I need to play the style. Or whatever other jazzy words I can use. So I died as Eve again. My win streak is now -1. Although it should be 0, shouldn't it? I don't know. Eve. So next time it'll be back onto Samson. Yeah, so Eve at the moment is 2 deaths. Isaac is 1 death. And Lazarus is 1 death. So they're the ones I really need to keep an eye out for. But anyway, next time I'm going to play as Samson. And hopefully not die again. Fingers crossed. Everything crossed. But until then. That's weird. I actually forgot what I was going to say. I usually say peace out. But I totally forgot it. But anyway, peace out.